Search the sands both day and night for hidden powers out of sight. In shells the safety and fortunes hide, one last chance to turn the tide. Hello there everyone, Coolnickyd here. Welcome back to another video. Today I am here with part 4 of Let's Play The Sims 4 Simvivor, Sea of Secrets. We are staring at what used to be the Maya tribe and what is now partially members of the Merge and Sam, who was eliminated in the last episode. Sam had the Sea of Secrets twist from the last episode, and he played his little secret shot in the dark, and the shot in the dark gave him a 1 in 6 shot of winning immunity, and unfortunately, it did not go as planned, meaning 2 members of a tight trio at the camp, Andrew and Amon, voted him off the island. And so these 2 are now members of the brand new Merge tribe. You see my buff, you see their clothes, you see my logo. It's pretty evident it's a green tribe. And the name of the green tribe is this. This is the name of the green tribe. And in Samoan, it means together merge, because everybody's coming together and they are merging. But it is going to be such a good episode. There are several twists washing ashore, which I am very excited to show you guys in the morning. It is going to be a fun challenge. It's going to be a hectic tribal, to say the least, and I'm just so ready for all of it. I'm ready for literally all of it. But we got to go ahead and give a little tour of the new green inspired camp. We got green outfits, green chairs at the table, got a green umbrella, the new green flags and green boats everywhere. It's green galore to celebrate the new green floaties, green galore to celebrate them making the merge. And it'll be really fun. This is like the last home stretch before the finale next episode, and we'll have to see who'll be able to take the cake. But I'm gonna let the Simvivors rest, and we're gonna reconvene in the morning. All right, it looks like, again, our Simvivors are all waking up at the exact same time and are probably about to... start making some breakfast and starting up the conversations. So, and yep, that is exactly what they are doing. Oh, actually, what they're doing is they're going to start their day with a morning dance. As we do every single episode, going to start the day with a little bit of... Yep. There you go, Abby. Gotta start the day with a dance. I feel like Amon is in a really good place. I say it every episode, but I always love to recap, you know, what's happening. Andrew, Amon, and Emily are definitely in a tight trio, and the trio has made it to merge. And if you think about it, well, there's 3 of them, and there's 5 people total. So in theory, they're gonna, you know, stay with each other. However, that doesn't always happen in the game of Survivor. You know, you can never get too comfortable, especially in a season like this where I am throwing curveballs and the sea is throwing curveballs and wrenches in their plans, and so you never know. Anything can still happen, especially with the way these guys chat around camp. Like, they're so unpredictable, and anything can happen still. Anything can happen. Ava and Andrew are chatting again. We've seen strides literally just as early as last episode to build their relationship a little more. Andrew and Ava didn't have, and still don't have, the strongest relationship, but Ava needs to have people other than who is on her tribe, because she does not like who is on her tribe. Emily and Abby, literally episode 1, 4 episodes ago, decided to do like a flip vote on her, and she decided to do a flip vote on Emily, and her and Emily's Sims literally have yet to recover. And so she has been trying her hardest to get literally everyone she possibly can involved. She tried to get Zach, he was voted out. She tried to get Sam, he was voted out. And she now is trying to get Andrew, so hopefully that's not a pattern for Andrew, but also nothing seems to be working for her. So if anyone really needs to win immunity, it has to be her. With the trio of Amon, Emily, and Andrew, and the fact that Abby is leaning towards the Emily side of the Emily-Ava, you know, tussle they have going on, Ava needs this immunity or any secret power that's coming today more than literally anyone. So hopefully, for her Sim's sake, she'll be able to find that. As for the rest of them, they just keep dancing the day away, and, you know, good for them. But it would definitely, I think if anybody needs to step up their game this episode, it's Ava. And you never know, like, not only does Ava need to step up her game, but, like, these other people could switch it up too. We have seen very confident people and very confident alliances in the past that do end up completely changing. So it is totally possible and not at all a mystery or, you know, an anomaly if something ends up changing. It's completely possible. I am sure Emily's sim is relieved that her duo was able to survive last night's tribal even with the shot in the dark. I feel like really like this game has been going Emily's way. Like, I think Emily, I always at this point see who has the strongest game, and to me, it's Emily. I feel like Emily's game is the strongest. She's won powers. She has people on the other tribe that are basically doing partly her dirty work. Like, her sim has been safe more than any other sims. Like, Andrew and Amon, although they're still here, they've gone to 2 tribals. You know, like, Emily's tribe was winning immunities. Emily got secret powers that affected the other tribes. Emily's in this tight alliance with her duo, with her trio, and she has Abby. Like, to me, Emily's in the most comfortable spot. Again, that's not to say that it's gonna stay that way, but if I had to, you know, point out who has the strongest game, it's probably Emily. And right now, from the outside, Ava's probably playing not the weakest game. They're all strong competitors. It really is just coming down to who's stronger. And to me, I think Ava is probably the least strong out of the tribe. And I feel like somebody else who kind of has been laying low recently is Abby. We've seen Abby laying low since day one. She refused to get involved in the drama, but truly in the last few parts, she's just been having very little conversation with the people that she trusts the most. So definitely maybe she was waiting it out until she reached this point in the game of the merge. And look, she's going over just to Emily. Again, she literally has her bestie and she sticks with her. But that isn't going to serve her well in terms of the other tribe. Like, this is one thing where I think Abby's game and Ava's game differs. Abby has been laying low, and she's only really been chatting to Emily. Like, I don't think she has many connections with Andrew. She has some connection with Amon, but Amon and her are just talkative in general. Whereas Ava, I think, has been trying to get the other side. Like, even right here, she's talking to Amon, she talks to Andrew. So I think Ava's trying a little harder than Abby is, but it's nice just to see conversations happening in general. Especially now that the merge is happening, we want new relationships to form. I want to be shocked going into tonight's tribal. Like, I want to see some new blood being shed. As it was teased in the opening of the episode, there was some tree mail around camp today that there are some secret powers that have washed ashore. In fact, there are 3. Count them. 3 secret powers that have washed ashore, and they're going to be found in some seashells laying around camp. So 3 out of the 5 of our Simvivors this episode are going to obtain some type of secret power. What the secret powers are, I will reveal. Who gets the secret powers, I will not reveal until absolutely necessary, just to keep it extra secretive. So the 3 powers that are hidden in seashells around the camp are: one of them is an extra vote, another one is called safety without power, and another one is a challenge advantage. So I'm going to give all of the Simvivors equal amounts of time to search the beach, and depending on what kinds of shells they find and who finds them first will determine who receives these 3 powers. They're all really getting down and dirty, searching different areas. So nothing for Amon. Nothing for Ava, it seems. Nothing in Andrew's. We have a wild appearance from Dua. Hey, Dua girl, but you're not in this season. I'd love to see someone find one. Wow, nothing again. They are still going. Some of them in camp, some of them outside in camp, but they are still searching. And it looks like they've started finding shells finally. Emily found a scallop shell. Andrew found a moon snail shell. Okay. Ooh, I know which shell is which. Okay, Emily found a scallop. Those seem to be the only ones that have been found. All right, they are headed to another side of the island now, and Andrew has found 2 more shells, which I will let you know if they mean anything. There's only 3 shells that I wrote down, so even if they find a wrong shell, it doesn't matter. Like, it only matters if they find these specific shells. Ooh, Amon found a shell, Abby found a shell, and Andrew found another shell. Okay, goodness gracious. Took a second, but they got it. The game just gave me a notification that Abby's new personality trait is paranoid, which maybe that says something. Maybe she is a little bit scared of what could happen this episode. She's maybe realizing like, oh my God, there is a group on this island that is inseparable and I cannot stand them. Like, not she can't stand them. She cannot fight them. Like, her bestie on this island is Emily, but Emily has 2 besties that are arguably better besties with her than Abby. So if they do a 4 and just get out Ava, Abby's next. And so if I were Abby, I would be thinking, how can I make sure that doesn't happen? So how that happens, I don't know, but we'll just have to wait and see. But I can confirm that we are done combing the beach for seashells for the day. I will let you know if... Oh my God, there's a fire. Oh my God, there's a fire. Oh my God, Emily is on fire. Oh my God, Emily is on fire. Emily is singed from previously being on fire. Fire is out. Yes, it is. We're going to head to our challenge probably sometime around like 4-ish. So I'll let them wrap up again any last minute conversations and then we're going to start headed over. I'm obsessed with just random other Simvivors showing up like, hey Taylor, hey Elisa. The fun part is that we know all of them. It's just funny that they're all just coming back here to watch us. All right, our final 5 is here and they're about to face a fun challenge called Slide Don't Slip. So in Slide Don't Slip, the Simvivors are going to go one by one in a random order up to the slip and slide, and they're going to have to slide, not slip. So basically in The Sims, they can do a trick slide, and if they succeed the trick slide, then they keep going. If they fail, they slip, and they are out of the challenge. Now, one of the secret twists that washed ashore today was a challenge advantage. That challenge advantage was going to give one of the Sims the ability to be able to slide, and even if they fail, go again. So you basically get an extra life in the challenge. The shell that contained that power was a tulip shell, which is a common shell found in The Sims 4. However, nobody found the tulip shell this morning, and so therefore there is no challenge advantage in play. It is one and done. If you mess up your trick slide, you are out of the challenge. So I'm going to have them all get set up and get ready to do the slide. Survivors ready. Go. All right, everybody should be getting up in a random order, however order the game sends them in. All right, and Abby successfully slides. Oh, Amon does not successfully slide, so she is going to be out of the competition just on her first try, and she's going to head home. Sorry, Amon. That was a rough fall. All right, Andrew does a little tuck and roll, and he is out. Wow, Ava also does a really good job. Emily does a really good job. Looks like it's Abby's turn again. Okay, Abby does a really good job as well. I don't know how many times they go. Oh, Ava. Ouch. That one gotta hurt. Ava, unfortunately, you are out of the challenge and you have to go home. Sorry. Left, we have Andrew, Emily, and Abby. Oh, and Andrew also flops the challenge. Andrew, I'm so sorry. You also have to go home. Let's see if Emily can do it. Oh, Emily also flops the challenge. Can Abby do this successfully? Abby can do this successfully, meaning congratulations, Abby. You win the first individual immunity of the summer, safe from the vote tonight at Tribal Count of the summer. It is not summertime. Actually, maybe it is summertime when you guys are watching. First individual immunity of the season, safe from the vote tonight at Tribal Council. As for everyone else in the tribe, I got nothing for ya. You're gonna have to handle all of the twists and turns that come with tonight's tribal on your own. We saw Abby being paranoid in the beginning of the episode. I was telling her, Sim, that I don't know if she's in the best place. She's feeling at the bottom of the totem pole, and this is exactly what she needed. If I were Ava, I'd be panicking at this point because that trio only has one option, and it's her. However, anything can happen in this game. It is absolutely not over yet. And so we're going to head back to camp, let them socialize, let them figure out if they want to reveal their powers to each other. I'm not revealing them to you until Tribal Council, but that's it. Let's go ahead and head back to camp. Emily is prepping for what promises to be a great tribal. We are back at camp and everybody is off and doing their own thing. Abby's peeing in a bush. I love, Amon has done this several times this season. She has gone over to the fire to make dinner instead of eat like from the cooler or anything, which I think is so funny. She probably is not worried tonight. She might be a little bit worried with whatever powers they are in play. You guys know the powers. It's the safety without power and the extra vote, which I'll explain at Tribal Council and who has them. But Amon's probably nervous about the secret powers because she doesn't know who has them. She doesn't know if they're if it's an alliance member of hers. She doesn't. Emily dares to sit next to Ava. Is this where they? Oh, okay. Now, my question is, are they both talking to Andrew or are they talking to each other? This is literally like the first time their Sims have interacted. Maybe they're turning a new leaf. Maybe they feel like, listen, yeah, Abby's like, throw all that drama aside, make up, we need to make a move tonight. Honestly, if these girls were together, that is exactly what I would do if I were Abby. Like, listen, we need to get one of them out. It needs to be Andrew or Mon. They're not going to say Emily. It could be Emily, but they're not going to say Emily with Emily sitting in front of her. Like, if they want to survive this game and if they want to make it at all, they're going to have to pull moves this Tribal Council. And again, they possibly can with one of the powers once you find out who has them. So we'll just see. But it's refreshing to see that they've made up, though. See, they're being very friendly with each other. I'm happy to see that because they are very close in real life. It only makes sense that their Sims would be beefing here, but they are very close in real life. And now Emily is going to chat with her other bestie in private. It's like, oh my God, they're literally like, it's like, okay, I just made up with Ava. What do we do? Do we go with her? Do we stick with my current alliance? Like, what's the plan? What are you thinking? That is so funny. She's like, oh my God, that is really, really, really funny. Meanwhile, Amon is just still, she's just still hanging alone. Maybe she's listening in. I have always, look, she's like, I'm not looking. I said it first episode, Amon always, did I say it was her? Or maybe, no, I think I said it was her. She has her eyes and ears open at all times. That's exactly what she's doing. She's snooping. She's like, is my bestie turning on me? Is it my time to go? Okay, so now Andrew is here. Interesting. It's almost like Ava made up with Emily and was like, okay, girls, like, let's get back together. Let's do our Lilo tribe trio again. Like Emily, Ava, Abby. And then she saw Emily go and talk to Abby in secret. Maybe like, I don't want to do that. Should we do this? And she's like, well, you know what? If you're going to go talk to Abby in secret, I'm going to go talk to your alliance members in secret without you. This is so, oh my God. It's like an Armageddon. Literally is an Armageddon. I feel like these, I was about to make the cheesiest joke ever. I was like, these seashells are putting them in like a state of panic. It's like, what the shell is happening around here? What the shell indeed. What the shell is happening. Now Amon and Andrew are chatting like, okay, do we think that Emily's gonna flip on us? Do we think we're safe? I don't know. They are so, like, if this was real Survivor, they are just so clearly a trio. Like, one of them needs, and I mean needs, to get out. Like, absolutely needs. Abby's like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to see this nightmare go down. Emily is going to none other than one of her favorite spots, this little beach chair. She loves this chair. She has been sleeping in it all season long, but Emily, now is not the time to sleep. Now's the time to really figure out what you're going to do at Tribal Council. But she don't care. She's off. And honestly, we should all be off to Tribal Council too. Is everybody still chatting? Amon and Andrew are still chatting. They're close. They're never turning on each other. All right, everyone. The fire is lit, and so am I. Anyways, we are here at Tribal Council. Final 5 Tribal. The tribal that will make or break their pathway to the finale next episode. Now, before we get to cooking, I have some secret powers to unveil. So, I told you guys that there were 3 powers that were hiding on the beach in the seashells earlier today. One of them was a challenge advantage which nobody found. Another one was called safety without power, and another one was an extra vote. Now, the extra vote was hidden in the conch shell. The first person to find a conch shell on the beach this morning was Abby. So not only is Abby coming into Final 5 Tribal with immunity, she also is bringing an extra vote. So Abby's vote will count for 2. The other power that we found on the beach this morning was safety without power. Safety without power was hidden in a scallop shell. The first person to find a scallop shell was Emily. So Emily has safety without power. Now, safety without power is a real, well, everything that we've done this season is a real twist in the game. So that means Emily, if needed, can leave Tribal Council tonight, but will not be able to vote. So safety without power is very similar to the advantage that Sam found in the last episode, which was the shot in the dark. Except the shot in the dark is a 1 in 6 shot at winning immunity, and you can still be voted for if the shot in the dark doesn't work. Safety without power makes Emily leave Tribal Council, so she cannot cast a vote, but also nobody can cast a vote for her. So it means like they have to put it on somebody else. Whereas Sam, you can put it on him either way, one way or another. So it is very similar, but they are very, very different. Safety without power is technically much more powerful. It's much more guaranteed safety, but you also, with more power comes more responsibility, and that is giving up your entire position at Tribal Council. Whereas shot in the dark is just like, this is my last ditch effort to save myself. They can still vote for me, but I'm going to go home anyways. I might as well play my shot in the dark. So that's the main differences between the 2 advantages. But let's recap. Let's say that again. Abby has an extra vote and Emily has safety without power. Before I address the votes and what power-ups are going to be used, let's recap the week. Ava, we saw you make up with Emily earlier at camp. Was that genuine, and will that relationship benefit you tonight and moving into next episode? Abby, you have a lot of power at this Tribal Council. Your vote counts for 2 people, basically. What have you decided to do with that power? Emily, you have also been given power, but you have also have the power of friendship and potentially forgiveness this Tribal Council. Will you not use your power and trust that Ava is going to keep you safe, or will you use your power and walk away from Tribal unscathed? Andrew, you are in a very solid place in terms of your relationships. Will Emily leaving Tribal Council screw you over, or will you be riding high with your bestie, Amon? Amon, we saw you peeping in on some conversations today. Did you make anything happen based on what you heard and said around camp? Okay, so let's recap the powers once more. Abby has an extra vote, which will be used, and I took a little view of the relationships, and Emily should use safety without power. It is to Emily's benefit to leave Tribal Council tonight. That means that no one can cast a vote for Emily, and it also means that Emily cannot cast a vote herself. So, Emily, I'm going to have her leave the tribal council area, and the only people who are eligible to vote and who are eligible to be voted for will remain at tribal council. So I'm going to have Emily leave. She is safe, but she has no power. Okay, so these are the 4 that remain, and I will now read the votes. First vote goes to Andrew. Second vote goes to Ava. That's 1 vote Andrew, 1 vote Ava. Third vote goes to Ava. That's 1 vote Andrew, 2 votes Ava. Third vote goes to Andrew. That's 2 votes Andrew, 2 votes Ava, 1 vote left. Remember, there are still 5 votes. Abby has an extra vote. Fifth and final vote goes to the 4th person voted out of Simvivor Sea of Secrets, Andrew. Yes, guys, they did it. They got him out. Emily's safety without power single-handedly saved Emily, but in turn, completely messed up Andrew here tonight. Emily needed to leave tribal council in order for herself to be safe tonight. And she did. She protected herself, which of course I would do. I'm not going to screw over any Sims. In protecting Emily with her power, she in turn screwed over Andrew, her ally. So unfortunately, Andrew, you and Amon's 2 votes on Ava were not enough to keep you in the game tonight. Ava and Abby both voted for Andrew, and because Abby had an extra vote, Abby's 3rd vote with them 2 combined kicked Andrew out of the competition. The guys are gone. It is an all-female finale, which I love always. It's a very popular thing on Simvivor. But Andrew, your sim played one heck of a game. And if there were no advantages tonight, your sim still would have been in somewhat of trouble. He might not have gone home, but he definitely would have still gotten votes. And I think that just goes to say, it's like you can never be too comfortable on Simvivor. Andrew's sim this season definitely played really hard. He had some really great relationships, as we saw. He tried to rally in as many people as he could on his side. He had a solid relationship with Emily. He had a solid relationship with Amon. He had a growing relationship with Ava, but clearly not strong enough. Ava's vote would have gone on Emily, and so Emily's like, okay, well, I'm gonna leave. So her next natural way to go is just to vote out Andrew. So unfortunately, Andrew, just the way that everything fell this episode, with Abby winning immunity, Abby getting the extra vote, Emily having safety without power, it was definitely like all of them were, you know, like, this is for us. Like, we need to do things for our game. We need to stop protecting other people in this game who are so strong and powerful. And that is basically what it came down to tonight. So, Andrew, although your sim was amazing this season, did honestly way better than last season, here are you again going out in the craziest way. Andrew went out the first time in like a tie vote, tiebreaker rock draw. And here he is now going out with basically like his own alliance member being the reason that he's going home. But again, if Emily didn't play it would have been a tie between the 2 of them, and one of them would have been going home. So Emily had to save herself, but in turn kind of threw Andrew in front of the bus, and here Andrew is going home tonight. Andrew, your sim will be missed, but we will see you back in the next episode when you vote for one of these 4 fine ladies to be the winner of Simvivor Sea of Secrets. In order for you all to figure out all of that and what is going to be happening next, you must come back for the finale. It's an all-female finale, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait to record it. I don't think I can wait to record it. I feel like I have to do it now. But I'm not going to. I'm going to take a little break, take a breather, and plan for all of the fun secrets that are coming next episode. For now, though, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like. It's a big help, and I will see you guys all again in the finale. Goodbye. Woo!